Good evening all and welcome to another video on All How the Ale. It's Friday night, which means it's alcohol free night, and the beer we're going for tonight is from Brew York. It's this one. It is their Loris, and Loris is a low alcohol pale ale weighing in at 0.5% ABV. It says it's juicy and hazy with hints of pineapple, citrus and stone fruit. That's what it says on the front of the can. The back of the can says that Loris is an easy drinking, juicy and hazy low alcohol pale ale. We use Eldorado, Citra and Mosaic hops, love them, to create an intense tropical and citrus fruit aroma, which is followed by a crisp, refreshing bitterness, which doesn't linger. It's a tasty drop at just 0.5% ABV. You've got your little spider web, which is 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4 on all of that good stuff, so I'll show you that there. If you want to pause it and have a little nose, you can. There we go. Yeah, it's 3 out of 4 on the hops, 2 out of 4 on the fruit and the sweetness and the mouthfeel, and the malt for that matter. What malt is 2, yeah, and the bitterness is 1. So it gives you a bit of an idea of the character of the beer. So without further ado, let's get it out into a glass and see what we think, shall we? So we're going to pour into my Teku today. I'm just going to mix it up. Instead of my usual alcohol-free beer club, we're going to do the Teku. The pour is pale and hazy. It doesn't lie. See if we can get a bit of a head on it. I'm not going to go nuts. Oh, that glass. That'll do. Right. Just washed it as well. The too many bubbles for my liking, but the beer is a nice pale yellowy orange colour. Good amount of haze in it, and the head is very loose and white as the snow that we haven't got outside. So it looks alright. Let's have a whiff. Smells good. It's all about the mangoes, and smells nice, peachy, pineapple-y, little hint of citrus. Hunting for some dank from the Mosaic, not really finding it, but there is a slight sharp twist as well, which I do like. So yeah, it smells good, looks all right. Let's have a taste. Cheers. Body is light to medium, closer to the light. Carbonation is plentiful, fairly vibrant. Mouthfeel is a little watery, which is a bit of a disappointment, but the flavour is pretty good. It's got grapefruit in a fairly large quantity, with the stone fruit sitting behind it, and hints of pineapple. Not masses, hints of. There is a very clean, palate cleansing experience to be had drinking this beer. It's very summery, it's very light, it's very refreshing, it's very clean and crisp. It tastes pretty good. You've got to love grapefruit to love this beer. If you don't, it's going to be a bit of a disappointment for you. Anyway, they talk about the bitterness not lingering, and they are absolutely correct on that one. They say 1 out of 4 on the bitterness. That's being generous. It's even less than that for me. I have a high tolerance for bitterness. This is super sweet and juicy to my palate. But yeah. And the finish is sweet and juicy, grapefruity, and again quite watery, which, when I say watery, I'm referring to, like, imagine segments of citrus fruit that you've sucked all the juice out of. That's the kind of thing that you've got at the back end, that diluted juiciness. So yeah, not a bad beer. But what does the scoreboard of joy say? Well, currently now it says nothing. Look, there we go. We're going to fill it in. And red pen of judgment at the ready, and re-pour. So the colour is pale ale. It looks like a pale ale. It is pale. The looseness of the head is a little bit of a disappointment. But many alcohol-free heads are, right? Colours are right for pale. Too many bubbles on the glass for my liking. Apologies for the DGM, who are going to no doubt have something to say about that. Anyway, the colour I like. The head, not so much. I want more head. I want a bit more depth of colour. I like the colour. I'm going to go the 0.7. The aroma is nice. It's got plenty of the stone fruit. It's got hints of the citrus. It's a nice aroma. It delivers on that front quite nicely. It could be stronger, of course, but it's better than the looks. I give it the 0.8. The body is a bit of a disappointment to me. It's quite thin and watery. It needs a lot of work in that area. For me personally, there are much better pales, and I know I've had some from Brew York as well, so they know they can do it, but this one's just a little on the thin side. So I'm going to go a little bit lower on this one. I'm going to go the 0.3, I'm afraid, on that. Needs quite a bit of work to be brilliant. The carbonation is alright, but like I say, the thinness and the wateriness is room for improvement. Anyway, the taste. I like the taste. I like the grapefruit edge. I like that little tiny hint of pineapple that brings some sweetness. I like the stone fruits. It works. It's clean. It's refreshing. It would be a perfect summer thirst quencher. So for that, I'm giving it the full point. And the finish. I prefer my finishes with more bitterness on the back end. Everyone brews them differently. That's fine. But for me, I want more bitterness. It's not bad. I just want more. And that juiciness, like I referred to a short while ago, that kind of very dilute, juicy, sweet goodness. It's not bad. I'm going to give it the same as the looks. I'm going to go the 0.7. What does that give me? 1.5, 2.5, 2.8, 3.5 out of 5 from me tonight, which is better than average. It is better than average overall. So that's why I like doing the objective scoring as opposed to the subjective scoring, which might have been a different kettle of fish. Anyway, bonus point time. It can't have the full bonus because it didn't get 5 out of 5. Would I buy it again? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say no, I probably wouldn't. Because there's better pale ales out there. Some from Brew York. And other brewers are available, of course. But yeah, that one is definitely room for improvement. I wouldn't get that one again. Value for money. I lost my pick sheet. I don't know where it's gone. So I couldn't tell you what I paid for it. It was, as always, not silly money. So I'm going to reserve judgment. I'm going to put the question mark for now, and then I will research it before I upload the video and just make a point in the description if I give it their bonus point. But for now, 3.5 out of 5 with one potential bonus point. So yeah, if you like your pale ales on the thinner side, but you certainly like them fruity and refreshing, then this beer is for you. If you don't, it's not, simply put. And we'll leave it there and say, that will be the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I will see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.